Got some niche vlogging for you today. If you are a member of NAPO, the Union for Probation Staff and Family Courts.
That's right, yeah.
Stay tuned because this is the vlog for you. My dad, Chaz Berry, NAPO Vice Chair, and he's standing for Chair. So why?
Probation's been through some massive changes. In the privatised part of probation, they've seen job losses, downgrading and the devaluation of much of the work that they're doing. They're really under the cosh. Within the nationalised NPS, National Probation Service, workloads are absolutely enormous. Staff there are going to have to go through a huge relocation exercise, and that's got potentially huge repercussions.
So what are you going to do about it?
We have to stand by national agreements. We have something at the moment called the NNC, which safeguards our national pay structure and certain terms and conditions. Many of the employers, the private employers, are threatening to walk away from this. Now, there is a view that we need to be setting up or agreeing to locally negotiate terms and conditions.
And pay?
That includes pay. And that somehow we can defend national standards through a professional practice framework. I think that is naive. If we think that companies like Sodexo, Interserve, German company that's just taken over Working Links, Aurelius, CTEC, the company that owns the CRC in my neck of the woods down in Kent, Surrey, Sussex, if we think that these companies respect the quality of the work with the introduction in many areas of biometric reporting, contact centres, so-called agile working, whatever that is, if we think that those companies are going to respect and reward the work that we do, then we haven't been paying attention. The driver is cost, and by giving up national collective bargaining, we would be providing them with another tool to push standards down, push costs down to the lowest possible denominator. It seems pretty clear to me. Are we stronger with a national negotiating body, or are we stronger with regional negotiating bodies? It's a no-brainer.
I suppose there's a reason that the employers want to break up national pay, and it's not so they can be more generous, it's so that they can increase their profits by reducing your wages.
Well, that's right. Some people within NAPO will argue that they're going to walk away anyway. I see no evidence, despite the threats, that they could walk away without causing problems for themselves, and we shouldn't be making life easy for them. We should be saying, no, we stand by national collective bargaining and we will fight to defend it. If we don't do this, then the dream that all the candidates share, a fair and equitable pay structure, will be just that, nothing more than a dream.
NAPO is a small union. Is any of this possible?
NAPO is a small union. Unfortunately, it's become an even smaller union. The job losses that we've experienced in the CRCs, an extremely vindictive decision that was taken by Chris Grayling, removed our ability to collect subs directly from the wages of those members that are in the NPS, a system known as check-off. That created not only financial problems but logistical problems. We've effectively had to re-recruit all of our NPS members. I'm pleased to say that thanks to the hard work of many activists, we're beginning to turn the corner in NPS. In CRCs, we've certainly got a job to do to remain relevant to the increasing numbers of new potential members coming into probation. We can only win them if we are able to say NAPO is a national union that negotiates nationally on terms, pay and conditions. As far as the internal structure of NAPO, and in particular the paid staff, is concerned, I don't think we need a potentially expensive and time-consuming external review to tell us lay members how to hold the NAPO officialdom to account. Some changes have already been made, and I'm closely involved in the sale of Chivalry Road and the move of NAPO HQ, which will provide a much better working environment, enable more flexible team working and a better service. So there has been progress, but this is not enough. It's my view as a socialist that all officials should be elected, and that salaries should be no more than the average wage of the skilled workers that we represent.
How is that achievable?
Well, that would need democratic constitutional change, and we would obviously need to involve the trade unions of the staff employed by NAPO in a process of negotiation. But it is possible, and more importantly, it's the members that should drive the process, not some expensive external consultant. I am the only candidate, as far as I'm aware, that will fight to defend national collective bargaining.
Why does that matter?
Because once you accept that you cannot defend national collective bargaining, you also accept that probation cannot be defended and reintegrated as a national service. I, for one, am not prepared to give up on probation being fully reintegrated and made a full public service again.
And are you boring?
Am I boring? Possibly.
I think that's it. See you later. Wave.
Bye.